One opportunity, Van Glan tried to get it across ice. Sitting there, saves Smith. Another shot, that one feathers wide.
Oswego State's women's ice hockey team is having a season worth remembering. These ladies have made it through the first round of playoffs for the first time in 6 years. The program was revamped in 2006, and since then, women's ice hockey has improved through the years. Not only did the women win their first playoff game, it was Oswego's first playoff win on home ice. The Lady Lakers picked up the win against Newman, the team that kept Oswego from going any further than Game 1 in the playoffs last season. We were able to talk with senior forward Kelly Collins, sophomore forward Megan Howe, and senior goalie Megan Amlinger.
It was a great feeling because we were able to make history, and it was the first time for the Lakers, so it was good to pull off a win and a shutout.
The women say practices were not held any differently, but playing on home ice was definitely a major factor in bringing the team together and contributing to their victory.
Last year in overtime, or double overtime, Newman beat us, so it was good to get revenge that way for sure.
We've been better as a team on home ice. We got the home crowd in front of us, or behind us, so it's just been better.
Lady Lakers had a big playoff win last weekend against Newman, right here in our very own campus center. This weekend, they're headed to Rochester to play against Plattsburgh, a team that this senior class has yet to win against.
Glass in front and across ice, Zabraki sent a shot on net. Draker couldn't find it. And the Lakers had Plattsburgh sweating for a second there, but as Drew carries it out, again out of harm's way here.
The women's Oswego-Plattsburgh rivalry has been less competitive in recent years than the men's rivalry. The women were shut out both times they played Plattsburgh earlier in the season, but their confidence hasn't wavered that they can come out on top this weekend.
I think it's all in our heads. Once we get past the fact that we're a team that can beat them and that we can score against them, it will really show in our playing, and especially tomorrow, I think we can prove that we are a better team.
I definitely feel like the series against Plattsburgh, we definitely came out timid, and I feel like this coming weekend we have more confidence coming into this game. We're definitely scoring more now, so I feel like we can definitely take advantage of that.
The women's ice hockey program has been steadily improving since its relaunch in 2006. This gives all the returning players something to look forward to, regardless of what happens this weekend.
I definitely think that that's a huge advantage for us. As going into my third year, our program has just been improving ever since, even last year, my freshman year. I feel like we did really good. We ended up in 5th, which was huge for this program as they were always near the bottom. So I think that it's going to just keep going up from here.
Oswego women's ice hockey will be playing the rivaling Plattsburgh Cardinals tomorrow in Rochester. This is the second round of the playoffs, and we know this group of women is confident and are not ready for the season to be over. Nicole Garvey reporting at the Campus Center.
One-on-one opportunity. Van Glan tried to get it across ice. Sitting there, saves Smith. Another shot. That one feathers wide. Reith around on the boards. Park to hold it in. Sends it toward the net. Hit off a couple of skates. Comes to the line. Came out. Back in again. And they whistle it down offsides.
Mia Fervetto, who left the game later on in the first period with what seemed to be an injured hand, is not on the bench right now. So that means they're down to 16 skaters.
Yeah, 16 skaters. They only dressed 17 again. They had 18 to start the year, and then Amber Welsh left the team. So they come in with 17 skaters, and now, like you said, Matt, down to 16 as Favretto is missing at the moment. Lakers have scratched Maddie Paul and Sam Reimer for this game, so they have a couple reserves. Not the case for Plattsburgh. And coming in with one man back, going to the backhand, forehand shot, save, rebound, scores! That one sent into the net by Jenny Kistner after Klassen took the shot, and Plattsburgh upped its lead to 2-0.
Yeah, that was a great move there to get the puck on net and force a rebound. Smith's been better on rebounds. We'll take a look at the replay here just to show you what we're talking about. Nice move right there. And she gets the shot off Smith with the save, but she lays a juicy rebound there for Plattsburgh to capitalize on and make this a 2-0 game.
Chelsea Hunt not going to be happy with her performance on that play as Klassen went right around, and now Plattsburgh looking for more. Sent in front of the net. Off to an open wing out of harm's way. Back behind the net, Gove has it. Gove to Stewart. Stewart, close quarters down there. St. Clair trying to knock it away. Down to help is Gilpin. And Howe. Howe has it now. She will send it off the boards. Blind pass, not a good one. It's going to be held in by Schaubel. Sent in front of the net. Scores! In front of the net, Stewart went 5-hole on Smith. And Plattsburgh with two quick ones goes up 3-0.
Stewart was tied up there in the slot, but she got enough of her stick on it to poke it right through Smith on right in the slot.
And this one getting away from Oswego quickly. Wide open in the slot was Stewart, so she nabs her 6th of the year.
Smith not looking ready on that shot. Stick was not down flat on the ice like it should be for all goalies, and it looks like Oswego's taking a timeout after Plattsburgh scored 2 quick goals here in the period.
Certainly much needed, as it's been all Plattsburgh here since Oswego had some good zone time in the first minute and a half or so of the period. But now it's all Plattsburgh, 3-0.
Coach Diane Dillon's trying to rally the troops. I guess her intermission talk wasn't as powerful as she'd like it to be.
Matt, how do you doing now? You're down 3, much bigger deficit than 1, obviously. Certainly demoralizing, especially when you look at the shots on goal. How does Oswego get back in it?
Well, it's demoralizing, but you got to remember you still have this period, all of this period and next period to play. So 3 is a big number, but it's not an unachievable number at this point. If Plattsburgh can score a couple quick goals here, it might take Oswego out of the game completely, though.
Such was the case yesterday. It was 2-0 after 1, and Plattsburgh got one about halfway through the second, make it 3-0, and that's the same deficit Oswego faces now.
Main thing is Oswego's got to keep the puck out of their end. 18 unofficial shots now in just a period and a little bit extra than that. If they can keep it out of their end and start really pressuring Plattsburgh, this could be a different game.
And so here we go. Bergeron to send it deep. Park gives chase. Sends it back. It's sent up ahead. Plattsburgh looking to get it out, and they will. Sent this way. Van Glan. It hit the head of Reith and popped out of play. The faceoff will come back to center ice. You see, Plattsburgh has Heather Giroux. She's listed as a forward, but they have her playing defense after Favretto went out. Favretto was a defenseman.
When you have a short bench like that, you got to have some players that are able to move around. So,
yeah, you're going to want to be flexible. And here's Giroux now trying to take it away from Marchment. Knocked away. Here comes Plattsburgh out with it. Van Glan couldn't connect with the pass. Henderson will skate away with it. Give it back to Marks. This way to Reith. Off the boards. Could not get it to Marchment, but Collins was there to send it in deep. She'll chase after it.
There's another failed dump and chase sequence by Oswego. They need to stop trying that. I can't emphasize that enough.
Kistner sent it in. Hunt tried to get it out. Kistner held it in. Hunt has it again. Hunt around, right out in front of her own net. Sends it off the board. Still not out. Borison couldn't find it. Plattsburgh's going to hold it in, send one toward the net. Deflected wide. McNaughton now comes away with it. Sends it to Borison. She comes in over the line. Loses it. Gives it to McNaughton. McNaughton couldn't get the shot off. And sliding into the end boards is her, along with Fisher.
Surprised there was no call on that when she got taken down.
Line changes for Plattsburgh. Jarvis for Oswego as they try to get it back out, which has certainly been a chore. That one hit the linesman. No help there. Taken by Draker by herself, and it's knocked away by Van Glan. Lee pinched to try to keep it in. Draker's there as well. Comes to the line in the middle, held in. Sabraki, I beg your pardon. Sabraki trying to fend off a check by Giroux. Seamont now turns away from Glasson in front and across ice. Sabraki sent a shot on net. Draker couldn't find it. And the Lakers had Plattsburgh sweating for a second there, but as Giroux carries it out, again out of harm's way, here's Draker now.
Let's see if Oswego can continue to put the pressure on Plattsburgh's zone.
Little over 14 here to go in the second period. That one hit a skate. It's held in. Now Plattsburgh to start back away with it, trying to work on an odd-man rush, but Reith is going to cancel that out, taking control of the puck. She's bothered from behind by Stewart, the third goal scorer of this game. Plattsburgh to hold it in. Era sends one, and it scores! Era! Smith never saw it.
Never saw it. Looked like a knuckle puck going in from the point there.
And so Plattsburgh goes to 4-0 now, as I don't even think Era saw that one go into the net.
And just what we're seeing all game. Plattsburgh's game is give the puck to the point man and take your shot. And this time it went right in. They didn't even have to crash for a rebound. If Oswego can take away Plattsburgh's point, this can be a different game. It's the little things that Oswego needs to fix that could really turn